Right now I'm on June Street, and we're looking at the home of one of Lizzie's attorneys, Andrew Jennings. Mr. Jennings was just everywhere on the day of the murders, including checking out the front hall closet to see if someone could have been hiding in there. He was a very popular man, socially, professionally. The house here, as you see, is a bit run down. I think this is, and correct me if I'm wrong, stick Gothic. Not sure the date on the house. Currently it's multiple family apartments. It's a big house, and it's right at the foot of French Street, so not too far at all from Maplecroft, headed east down toward the river. He actually does have a river view from his porch. And we're going to head down the street. We're headed south on June to where Reverend Buck had his house on the corner of Prospect and June. Let's see if I can pull out here without stopping our filming. Lizzie went to high school here on June Street. I'm not exactly sure of the location where the old high school was, but we're in the general neighborhood of where it was. We have not been able to find that she actually graduated from Fall River High School. And let's see, are we near the Buck house? Okay, this is Prospect Street. We're down near the bottom of Prospect. If you follow Prospect all the way up, you'll go right through the arches of Oak Grove Cemetery. Okay, I'm going to pull over here, because the next house that we're going to see is actually quite important. I'm going to park, and you see my view. I'm going to put the parking brake on, or else we'll end up in the Taunton River. There's some amazing hills here in the city, made for wonderful sledding, I'm sure, at one time. So let's see, unbuckle our seatbelt. The old cooling towers, which used to be visible from the foot of French Street, were imploded not too long ago. Okay, putting the parking brake on. And we'll get out and have a look at Reverend Buck's house. Remember, Reverend Buck had quite a few daughters, including Alice, who was a good friend of Emma and Lizzie's. Alice Buck went to the Columbian Expo when Lizzie went in October of 1893. There's a better view of the Taunton River and Swansea across the river, where the Bordens had their summer home and where little Lizzie used to like to go fishing. And so we're looking up Prospect Street now. We're looking east, and this is the Buck house. One of Reverend Buck's daughters, his first name was Augustus. He was one of the ministers of the Rock Street Congregational. One of his daughters, Evie, or Evangeline, was one of the Fall River artists as well. And they're all buried in Oak Grove, an interesting, very interesting family. The other minister was Reverend Jubb, who I believe went back to England. So we'll just walk around the corner. And once again, this is the area where Lizzie went to high school, at least through the 11th grade. And there we have the side of the house. It has been covered in aluminum siding. And I imagine it's a multifamily, as are most of these homes up here, a great many of them in the North End. They're just so large and expensive to heat. Okay. Well, I think while we're up here, we ought to take a pass by Maplecroft, don't you think?